A text box is a placeholder identical to the ones you've been typing in all this time. You can actually add your own text boxes, resize them, and manipulate them any way you want. So here's where our couch is. Wouldn't it be cool if we can put the color of the couch as an overlay on the couch itself and it'll look like it was part of that picture? We can do that with text boxes. So to create a text box, I'm going to go to the Insert tab and select Text Box. So my cursor changes, and I can simply put it where I want as a good starting point and just click and start typing. So the first thing I'm going to type is the color of the couch. So that's in place, but it doesn't look very exciting. The first thing I'm going to do is change the style of it. I'm going to turn it into word art. So I've highlighted my text. I'm going to go to the Format toolbar, and here's my word art styles. I'm going to pick one that I think looks nice and that I'll be able to clearly see once it's on top of the couch. So I'll pick this one. And here's a neat feature of a text box. I can actually click my mouse on this arrow icon and rotate the text box. So I'm going to rotate it so it matches the natural contour line of this couch. And now I can take my up arrow and nudge it to put it exactly where I want to put it on the couch. I'm going to click off the screen so I can see if I like the way that looks. I think it looks great. So now I'm ready to do the same thing to the other couch. All I have to do is select my text box and hit Control-D on the keyboard. This makes an exact duplicate of the slide. So now I don't have to worry about remembering what I did and what word art and what angle and what style. I can simply take it now, click and drag it over where I want to put it on the new picture, nudge it into place, and now I can just highlight the text and rename it to the color of the other couch. Now I've got two text boxes. They're great, they're in place, and they look like they're part of the picture. Let's do that one more time, except we're going to go back up to our executive team slides. I'm going to put a text box because I think it would look nice and would add a little bit more to the picture if I put the year that they joined the team. So I'm going to go back to Insert, Text Box, except this time instead of clicking, I'm actually going to drag to make the shape of my text box. I can click and drag and let go of the mouse, and now I've got a much larger box. So I'm going to start typing some text, and I can highlight it and make it bigger or smaller. It works just the same as any other text in which I can get a preview once I highlight it. Now, you'll notice here that I've made the text too big, and it's scrolled off onto a new line. I can actually take the corners of my text box and stretch it out. So now I can shape it any way I want. I'm going to highlight it again and create some more word art just so it looks a little bit better. I was happy with that white, so I'll do the same thing to this one. Now I can take it just like I could with the other one and drag it around anywhere I want on this slide. I can let it go and drag it around some more until I'm happy with it. So once it's in place and I like the formatting, I can put it on another slide, but I can't do that duplicate trick because I'm putting it onto a new slide. This time I just have to copy and paste it, which is fine. So I'm going to select the text box, right-click and choose Copy. I'm going to come to my new slide, select it, right-click, and choose Paste using Destination Theme. Now I can simply come back in here, change the date, and drag it around where I think it looks nice on this picture. In this case, I think the bottom left would look good. I can do the same thing to as many slides as I want. I don't have to copy it again. I can just keep pasting it, change the date, move it around. And I can even put it halfway across the slide if I want and change the color. For example, I'm going to paste this one more time. I'm going to slide it around. Now I've got white text on a white background, so I'm only going to highlight this last little part here and change the color of the font. If I make that black, now I can read it a lot better. I just have to change the date and now I'm all set. So now I've got some great looking text boxes. I've added a lot more to my presentation. It looks like these are natural progressions in the pictures themselves, and you can see how powerful text boxes are. We can change the angle, we can nudge them to put them exactly where we want them to go on the picture, and so much more. Text boxes are really powerful things.